My traveling compadre, our third trip to Israel, the Stand With Israel Tour 2019, December 2nd through the 11th. Like I say all the time, you haven't lived until you've heard Dennis Prager give a lecture about the miracle on the Galilee when you're sitting on a wooden boat listening to Dennis. Dennis, I saw you this morning on Fox and Friends. First of all, welcome back. How's everything in Prager world?
First of all, just for the record, I am beloved, but I'm also behated. So
behated.
Just on accuracy grounds alone.
All right.
People like Google, we found out that they labeled Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and PragerU as Nazis.
Nazis. You're a Nazi, I hear.
Nazis.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a Jew who's devoted his life to fighting anti-Semitism, and I'm a Nazi. Mm-hmm. My only question really is for the American people, at what point will you realize how dangerous Google, YouTube, Twitter, and the monopoly by leftists over communications in America is to the future of this society? That's the only operative question really in America today. When will liberals, I'll even be more precise, when will liberals understand, as Alan Dershowitz does, that their enemy is not the right, their enemy is the left?
Well, I hear from young people, and this is the formula that everybody has to be aware of. A lot of young Americans who are watching PragerU become enlightened and informed, and they develop a worldview that the left despises. We have just chased down the rabbit hole chase of the Mueller investigation. Now the left and the Trump haters are so excited they're bringing Mueller back July 17th to testify on Capitol Hill. The whole purpose of the Mueller investigation was to see if the Trump campaign colluded with the Russians to impact the outcome of an election. If you've got the big tech companies censoring PragerU, blocking PragerU, altering the algorithms of PragerU so that young voters can't be even exposed to the kind of wisdom and enlightenment that PragerU offers, how is that not attempting to impact the outcome of an election, Dennis?
Well, it's a completely correct and rhetorical question. Of course it is. They acknowledge it. That's the inside stuff we have.
Right.
That Project Veritas revealed in an interview done and recorded with an official of Google who said, we cannot allow what happened in 2016 to happen in 2020, meaning a Donald Trump victory.
Exactly.
But the idea that the people who are the conduit of most of the information outside of China in the world have an agenda in the way they present you data. This is very scary.
No, it's terrifying. It's not only scary, but it's chilling. And Dennis, I say this over and over again, and I'm saying this with increasing consistency and frequency. We are in a war. We are in a battle right now for the country. We're battling for free speech. The stuff, and I'm not kidding you, I know you hear it, the millions of hits that PragerU gets every month, the people that are watching it, absorbing it, it has become such a beautiful platform for people to see a point of view and to get deep thinking on stuff that they would never get anywhere else. The fact that they're trying to shut that down and adjust the algorithms and prevent you and block you, let's make it very clear. I see these tweets all the time from PragerU. You are absolutely being censored and silenced, correct?
Well, we have 400 courses up. Every week we put out a 5-minute course. By the way, that includes four former prime ministers. Not exactly a radical right-wing site, would you say?
Correct.
It includes liberal professors like Alan Dershowitz, Harvard law professor, Hillary Clinton supporter.
Right.
And including, by the way, his is one of the courses. He has a course on Israel's founding, which he says is legally legitimate, and that is the left so hates Israel that Dershowitz, the liberal, is now on their pornography list.
Hate speech.
They have yes. Well, they have a restricted mode, meaning that if you have any filter against pornography, you cannot see Alan Dershowitz speak about Israel's founding.
Unbelievable.
You cannot see Dennis Prager. One of my videos, and I only have 10% of the videos of PragerU. It's 90% other people.
Right.
But one of my videos is titled, let me get it exactly right. Oh, yes. Are humans more valuable than animals? That's on the list. I'm trying to make the case, not that animals aren't valuable, but that humans are uniquely precious. That offends them. That's lumped with pornography.
That's pornographic. That's pornographic.
Yep.
That's banned speech to the big tech overlords. I mean, listen. Thank God for Dennis Prager. Thank God for PragerU. Thank God for people like Senator Ted Cruz. Listen, I know you're aware
right.
of. Let's listen together to. He had a Google executive in front of him yesterday. Listen to this exchange, Dennis.
Does Google consider itself a neutral public forum?
Thank you, Senator. Yes, it does.
Okay. Are you familiar with a report that was released yesterday from Veritas that included a whistleblower from within Google, that included videos from a senior executive at Google, and that included documents that are purportedly internal PowerPoint documents from Google?
Yes, I heard about that report in industry news.
So here she is, and claiming they're a neutral platform, Dennis Prager.
I've said this my whole life because I studied the left. That was my graduate work at the Russian Institute of Columbia. So I have said my whole life, truth is not a left-wing value. It's as simple as that. This woman lied right then. The idea that they consider themselves neutral is so obviously a lie
I know.
that I use words as you do for a living, and I am lost for words.
Well, we're never at a loss when we go to PragerU. I can't wait to see you in Israel, if not sooner. Join us, Dennis Prager, Mike Gallagher in Israel. God bless you, my friend. Keep fighting the good fight. We need you more than ever.